Let us now work on adding this cable gland or the strain relief, and now I really do not know the dimensions for that. I mean, we cannot have the dimensions without us understanding what is the place or what is the amount of area which we have in order to accommodate this strain relief. So this depends on the size of the slot which we have created. Okay, so this will be a back and forth process. We will be creating the overall geometry, adding over here, checking for interferences, adding the slots, modifying them, and continuing according to this process. All right, now the first and foremost thing is what can be the overall length and width of the strain relief. So if you look at this distance from here to here, by measuring from analysis and distance, it says that this is 0.38. okay, so the strain relief must be minimum this particular dimension. Okay, and 0.38, let us just remember that thing. And the width must be 0.4, so it's almost 0.4 by 0.4. And what should be the height? I think it would be something around 0.8 if I'm not wrong. It's 0.345. Yeah, this was what was the upper one which we have created in the last video? This was something around 0.2. so this is 0.2 and this is the remaining, so it is 0.345. Now let us just go to start, and as we are going with this default template, let us just write over here cable and what we can say, gland or strain relief, anything that is up to the name of the part. Okay, now just press OK. Now press Ctrl D. I'll go to extrude. I've hidden the planes. If you want, you can just view them. I just find them little uneasy to have them on the screen all the time, especially if we have multiple planes being created. That will create an havoc. I'll just go to rectangle by default, and if you want the part to be symmetry, click on rectangle, click on center line and try to create symmetric model. All right, so this has to be 0.4. let me make it symmetry at first. Symmetry, select the center line 1 and 2. Now whatever change you're making, that will be symmetry on both the sides, and this will be 0.4. Press OK. Bring them closer. All right, so 0.4 by 0.4 was the what do you call, if I'm not wrong, it was 0.4 by 0.4 by 0.345. all right, I'm just making an overall shape as of now. Let us just bring it in the assembly and see whether it fits over there. Obviously we have to modify it, we have to create some cuts, but just an overview is sometimes better for us to understand. All right, this has to be coincident, and this has to be again coincident. So this kind of moves in pretty well. All right, so we have to cut the part. Okay, we have to create slots that will help the part to precisely fit inside. Okay, something it has to be in this way. I'll just press OK as of now, and I'll go to the section view which we have created a while ago. So you can see the part is being placed in this manner. All right, and if you want, you can just edit it and make the surfaces touch the surface and make them coincident. All right, so now you can see that where are the interferences. Okay, so wherever interferences are reflecting, we have to remove the material and adjust it accordingly. So the first interference is at the top of the upper cover, so this indicates I need to extend the material removal up to a certain distance. All right, So I will be doing that thing right now, the first and foremost thing. In order to do that, I'll be activating the upper block or the upper cover and move to the last extrude which we have created, and rather than going up to the reference, I'll go with the variable and just keep a nominal value. Press OK. So this has been removed right now, so it's not having any interference with the upper cover. Okay, both the surfaces are touching each other, that is fine. Now let me activate the assembly. Okay, it looks good. Now the next task is to create slots over here. All right, let us just hide up the upper cover and let us look at this side. So you can see the material is being touching this material. Okay, it has been interfering together. Now what is my objective is, I'll just push this outside and create a slot inside this block so that it goes and fits inside this slot what we have. Okay, right, so we need to remove material in this manner, in this rubber material, so that this particular wall moves inside. Okay, now in order to know what must be the amount of depth, firstly I'll hide this one. First let us see what is the thickness of this wall which we have. Okay, the same size slot I need to create over there, so I'll just go to distances. This is 0.7, the width, this is 0.25, so just remember 0.7, 0.25, and the depth is 0.145. all right, so let us just recreate them again. 0.25. so I'll just come back over here, open it another window, press Ctrl D. So at the bottom side I'll just click and extrude. I'll go with the center line so that it is symmetric. And where do we place that slot? Okay, where do we create it? Now I'll just come back to this. You can see it is placed at some distance from the outermost region. Okay, so I'll come to, and I'll just cancel this one. Okay, we have this thing, right? So let us just measure over here, distance from here to here. This is 0.1665. come back over here, press Ctrl D, move to the bottom, click normal view, extrude, and just add some dimension over here. That will be 0.165. was it 0.165? leave it, we will see. Now on this I need to create a symmetric rectangle. I'm not remembering right now, I'm just creating as of now. Okay, we will just edit it over there. Let us create a little wider one. Turn on the section view. Okay, now you can see where is the location of the slot which we have created. Okay, it is way ahead, so I've done some miscalculation. I've calculated from here, but I've measured the point on the block from here. So this is the best thing. If we have the assembly, we can just analyze them and we can just push them. Okay, so I'll just make this as normal view and I'll go to analysis, measure the distances. So this is the beginning of slot. I want it to be at this position, so I have to push it by 60.060. Come back to this part, click on extrude and edit again. I'll subtract that value and press OK, and go to the assembly. Okay, so it is moving this side, so it is measuring basically from this side, so I need to add up 0.060 plus 0.060. yes, press OK. Come back over here. Now it's precisely placed. but the thickness is a little bit larger. My goal is like, this is a rubber material, okay, so it shouldn't be having much clearance because it has to be tightly fixed in the slot of the material, of the plastic material, okay, so it has to be very tight fit. So rather than maintaining some clearance, we will be touching the parts together, okay. Now what was the width of this wall which we have created? Let me measure the distance. I think it is 0.070. So I'll come back over here, edit the definition, edit, make it as 0.070, press OK, and come back to the main assembly. Okay, I have to do it on the opposite side, so I'll just press Ctrl Z and edit the definition. So if I'm making this as 0.007, then it is shifting to the other side, so I need to make this distance slightly inward. This will be right, and let me corner them. Let us see whether this will work. Delete off this line. But it's not deleting. I really hope I'm not doing the other side. Yeah, now this is perfect. Now what about the depth? You have some interference over here. You can see the interference very clearly. I'm sorry, let me measure again. Select this surface and select this surface. It has to be increased by 0.045. All right. Okay, let the clearance be as of now, because we have to sort the material on the other side as well. Okay, now let me just come back to the default view. Now next thing is I want to bring this rubber material outside this one. Okay, so it kinds of overlap it. Okay, so we will do one thing. We will work on this part itself in the assembly rather than working in the single part. We will be working over here. So I'll click on extrude and create normal view, and let me add up some material over here. And make this coincident with respect to the outer edge, and ensure that there are no references with the other parts. It has to be only the cable. You can just press Ctrl T for making them strong. Press OK. And what should be the increment of this part or the depth? I'll just make it a little bit simple and closer to it. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, let me just turn on the assembly. Okay, we will be increasing this, don't worry, we have to match with this material. But before that, I'll just come back. We have to sort this thing. Okay, we have to remove the material where the wall is. All right, so how do you measure where the wall is? So we have to take a section view at this point, push it inside, and you can see this is the amount of wall which is being overlapped with the rubber material. So this is the wall this is the slot which we have created, so it is nicely wrapping up. But you can see this wall is completely matching the surface of our strain relief or the cable which we are trying to create this. All right, so I'll just stop the video over here. In the next video we will continue working on this because I want to keep the videos short and sweet. Let us just catch up in the next video.